everyone's been waiting for Deshaun Watson to get traded so that Jimmy might get traded. Well, Deshaun Watson just got traded to Cleveland. To me, this is not good news for the 49ers because it means that the Colts, who are the number one suitors for Jimmy, are going to be able to choose between Jimmy and Baker Mayfield. And to me, that's an easy decision. Sibla, what's on your mind with this?
Yeah, suddenly this Jimmy Garoppolo market, I know everyone was positive about it to begin with, but it doesn't look very good right now. Mm-hmm. And I know some people don't like the fact he had his shoulder surgery, and they think that impacts this, and it definitely does. But as someone who is injured, I would definitely get surgery before not. So I don't read into that with Jimmy. But as far as the market goes, it's late. There's a draft coming up. There will be plenty of teams are starting to fill out their quarterbacks, and they're not the only team that's traded. People like the Broncos have traded. You know, the Washington football team has a direction now. So all of a sudden, it's the 49ers who have themselves over a barrel, not the other way around. So at this point, it's starting to look like you're going to dump Jimmy Garoppolo's contract. And when you go into it with this mindset, you're not going to get trade value.
Right. It's like all of a sudden the Colts have all the leverage, right? They have two quarterbacks they can choose between. And the Niners have one team they can trade Jimmy Garoppolo to. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, we were going to hold out and get more from Indianapolis. Now you're calling Indianapolis, be like, oh, man, we'll take anything. Just don't take Baker Mayfield. I think this is bad. I think now it's Indianapolis going to be like, well, you can like play teams off each other. We can get Baker for a 2. We can get Baker for this. What are you going to give? Like, what are you going to offer Jimmy for it? Just wait till someone keeps driving down the price. What do you think?
I think at this point, honestly, we are looking to trade Jimmy Garoppolo for a thank you, essentially, just because we need to get rid of that cap space. And that's the thing, is that everyone knows the 49ers have to do that. They have no hands in this whatsoever. And a lot of teams could just call them up and say, let's see when he's throwing. Let's see how the shoulder surgery goes, even though he's supposed to be doing pretty well with it. And it's just there are so many intangibles against getting a first or second rounder. I just don't see how it can possibly happen at this point.
Matt Barrows, who covers the 49ers for The Athletic, he's great, has reported that it's Indianapolis or no one for Jimmy Garoppolo.
I can understand that.
Indianapolis
I can understand
or no
why
one.
he would say that.
And so now this is, if Indianapolis would prefer Baker Mayfield, I would prefer Baker Mayfield. That's the right choice for them. Then the Niners basically don't have a trade market for Jimmy Garoppolo, and they can keep him for another year. That's what
Baker lines up with Jimmy Garoppolo in several ways that the Jimmy camp pumps him up. One is locker room mentality. Baker was not necessarily a gel with Odell, but for the rest of the locker room, he's been pretty humble for the most part. So I think he lines up decently with Jimmy there. But there are some things where he is better than Jimmy. I just think the upside, the potential of Baker Mayfield at this point to kick the tires on him is something that might interest someone like Indianapolis a little bit more. And Jimmy Garoppolo, he has massive, massive health question marks. You don't give up first and second rounders for that, even as a bridge quarterback. No one's loaded to the teeth with first-round picks in this league. There's no sense to give it up for him.